one group that donated like $7,000, so we were able to buy turkeys and hams, and we had one gentleman from Summerfield who probably bought 200 hams and turkeys, so it was very good over the holidays, but then it dies down. And what happens with our numbers is we peak in how many we serve in November, then it drops off a little bit until July when the children are out of school, and then we see a big increase again. So yes, we can always use more food or money, either one. Yes.
How about volunteers?
Volunteers, we're very lucky that we do have a lot of volunteers, especially in season. When we get short of volunteers or in the summer. Right now I'm pretty much at full capacity. We have about 120 volunteers. They work in 2-hour shifts, so we have roughly 6 people on each shift per day, and then we have delivery people and people who pick up. Right now I'm good, but in the summer, if anyone is interested, please don't hesitate to call. Yes.
Do you find that our area here, the villages or Lady Lake, and I'm not sure how to divide this, are quite generous, or are they kind of tight-pocketed?
I think as a community we're very generous, but you do have both. You have both types of people within the community. What I think I see mostly is people are really, really generous, or they're pretty tight. There's not a lot of middle ground. I am never astonished for someone to come in and hand me a check for $1,000.
Is that right?
Yes.
Does that happen quite frequently?
And I wouldn't say quite frequently, but enough that I don't have to go beg, which is nice. People are aware of our pantry. Luckily, the Daily Sun does a great job. And through word of mouth, the different churches do a great job. And so I don't generally have to go out and say, oh, I need money to buy X. We do have a little reserve that carries us through in the leaner times. But by and large, I think it's a generous community.
I have a second question.
Mm-hmm.
Which would you prefer? Canned goods and that type of thing, or would you rather have a check?
Actually, whatever is easier for you works for us. Sometimes we can buy more with the money, because if Second Harvest has it, we can buy it cheaper than you could buy it. But it's just, if you want to go and buy one, get one free, that's perfectly fine. There is nothing that we do not use. So it doesn't matter what you bring, we use it. And whatever you would like to do, we would be blessed with.
In what month do you really need more goods because it's down, or months?
Probably from April to July.
So if we had a special with the church, everyone bring a can or several cans on an extra Sunday, then we could collect at the door from April to July. That would help you. Okay?
That'd be great.
And we have a planning meeting with the committee, so we'll throw that out as an opportunity this year that we can get into. Any others? Stella?
I have 2 comments. One, I just want to be sure I'm clear, because I was always under the impression that you did not want sour carrots, fresh produce, but you're saying you do accept that.
Yes, we do accept it. Mm-hmm.
So maybe a lot of our people think like I do, maybe not, I don't know.
I'm sorry, I have a difficult time hearing. Can you repeat what the question is?
The question was, do we want and would we accept fresh produce?
Okay.
And the answer is yes, we would. The difficult thing is if you collect it at church,
Yeah.
and then it sits in a car, and then it comes to us a day or two later.
That's like chocolate cookies.
Yes.
They take them home and stick
That's
them
the
in
problem. So as long as you're collecting and delivering it, and we can get it in the right environment to keep it fresh, then it's wonderful.
And then the other thing I'd just like to say, when we're unloading the truck, sometimes people are coming out or going in to receive, and they are very kind. They are thankful. They tell us thank you so much. They are very kind.
Our clients are, they are very, very appreciative. As I said, the typical client of ours looks just like us. I mean, you really wouldn't know whether someone was donating or a client. They're good people, they're poor people, they have health issues, most of them have health issues, and they feel very, very blessed that through you all, we are able to do this for them.
Yeah, and Stella and Joe, you do an outstanding job for us. I'd like to ask, could you write up maybe 2 or 3 paragraphs of what it's like to deliver and from the donations that people give, and include in that some of the things that could be used, and maybe we could get it in our monthly newsletter. So as another means of communicating, so people know that they can bring fresh products.
Yeah.
And if it's, because some of the people are working in the gardens, and at that time of the year, maybe we can even pick them up at one time during the week and take them right over.
Well, that was gonna be one of my questions, that kind of piggybacking on that.